Good evening. May I have your attention? Thank you. I am Principal Geraldine Wildgoose, and it is such a great honor that I welcome you to the home of the Cowboys. But what about those Cowgirls? And what about those Cowboys that just won the semifinal tonight? We want to welcome you to the 2018 commencement exercise. One of my favorite people is Michelle Obama. And she's one of the most powerful advocates and motivators for young people. And at a recent graduation exercise, she made this statement: there is no magic to achievement. It's really about hard work, choices, and persistence. Tonight, I'd like to welcome you, our district staff, faculty, parents, students, community stakeholders, and guests. You are the village that stood behind the 124 students that will sit before you tonight. For that support, we say thank you, and that we're so glad that you're here to share in this momentum occasion. Would you please stand? Before I invite Deja to do the pledge, I would like all of our guests to be respectful, to please refrain from making noises that are unnecessary so that we'll be able to hear all the parts of the program. Thank you very much.
Can the men please move their hats? I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can everyone please remain standing for the national anthem? Thank you. You may be seated.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Anna Collins, and on behalf of the Madison County High School class of 2018, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all the parents, families, friends, school board members, administrators, teachers, and staff at Madison County High School who are here with us today. I would also like to thank our superintendent, Dr. Karen Pickles, for joining us for this important event. What seems like not too long ago, we filled our backpacks with glue sticks, paper, and pencils for the very first day of school. While we were a little apprehensive, we were also extremely thrilled as our parents held our small hands and walked with us to our very first classrooms. They reminded us to play pleasantly with the other kids, and as they reassured us that they would be back to pick us up, we finally let go of their hands. Well, most of us let go. Some of us need a little bit more help. Walking through the elementary school doors, we began a 13-year academic journey that is now coming to a close. Along the way, we faced and overcame obstacles from learning to tie our shoes and to tell time, to memorizing algebraic equations and periodic elements. The academic and life lessons we learned throughout the years have prepared us for future success. This evening, our graduation is a tribute to everyone who held our hands when we were nervous and needed their support. A tribute to those who helped us walk to our classes and to those who kept their promises and always remembered to pick us up in the afternoon. Now we are the ones holding our caregivers' hands, reminding them that it will be okay, and that this is just another chapter of our lives. We are moving on to fulfill our goals and to live out our dreams. Without the constant guidance and support of our friends, families, and teachers, we may not have made it this far. On behalf of the graduates, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for all that you've done and all that you continue to do. Honored guests, please take a look around. For each and every one of you should be extremely proud for these graduates who sit before you are the result of your love and dedication. Thank you for joining us today, and welcome to the commencement ceremony of the Madison County High School graduates of 2018.
Good evening. My name is Montoya Brown, a 2018 graduate. I would like to acknowledge our platform guests, Dr. Karen Pickles, Superintendent of the Madison County School District, and all 5 of our school board members. District 1 is Mrs. Susie Williamson, District 2, Mrs. Carol Gibson, District 3, Ms. Vieta Hagan, District 4, Mr. Reginald Daniels, and District 5 is Mr. Bart Alford. I would also like to acknowledge all district staff that may be present. Additionally, on the platform, we have Mrs. Paula Gann, the District Coordinator of Career and Technical Education, Alternative Education, and DJJ, Principal Geraldine Wildgoose, Mr. Roderick Williams, Assistant Principal, and Mrs. Valencia Barnes, Assistant Principal, in charge of curriculum. Thank you.
Good evening. Find my page. It is my esteemed pleasure to introduce the 2018 Madison County High School Salutatorian. He has already graduated from North Florida Community College, where he accumulated 74 credit hours and a GPA of 3.78 on his way to obtaining his AA degree. Today, he is graduating with a high school weighted GPA of 4.526. Only one other student in this school has a higher GPA than his, and I think they already call her doctor. He is the son of Carol and Steve Reichert, the grandson of Albert and Louise Strickland, and Frank and Peggy Reichert. He is a member of Future Farmers of America, Beta Club, National Honor Society, Save Our Animal Resources, Young Engineers Club, and Phi Theta Kappa. He placed second in the Swanee Valley Regional Science and Engineering Fair. He competed in the Florida State Science and Engineering Fair, where he received an award for outstanding research. In 2016, he won the iSweep Career Science Service Special Award for Excellence. Between all of this, he still finds time to be an active member of the New Life Christian Church of Madison, Florida, where I think he's the head of the Church Science and Research and Development Division. His plans are to enroll in the University of Florida, where he'll major in biology and help resuscitate the football program. His favorite color is blue. His dream car is a Tesla Model S. His dream vacation is any trip that allows him to travel the world with family and close friends. His favorite sports team is the Gators. His favorite teacher is Andrea Krell. His favorite subject is math. His best memory in high school was going to Houston to compete in the International Science Fair. His role model is his mother, because she knows what true sacrifice is and always made sure that he and his brothers had everything they needed. Even though she was a single mother, she worked many long and hard days to give them everything and the best life that they can have. The thing that most people don't know about him is that he's a procrastinator and does everything last minute. He's going to have to hurry up and speed things up if he's going to help the Gators. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your 2018 salutatorian, Mr. Eric Reichert.
Good evening. Let me fix this. Good evening, students, parents, friends, faculty, and alumni. My name is Eric Reichert, and I'm the Madison County High School Class of 2018 Salutatorian. It is my honor to come before you all today and deliver this speech. Fellow classmates, tonight is the moment that we have all been waiting for. Ever since we all walked through the doors of Central for some of our very first classes together, the teachers knew that we would be a class to remember. It is our class that showed superior work ethic led by self-motivation to achieve our own goals, tremendous athletic skills that brought home many wins and state championships, some of which happened today. And most important of all, the character to stay true to who we are and build the friendships that we all have today. To my classmates, over the last 7 years of school, 3 of which at Central and 4 of which at high school, we have grown together as a class and have made many unbreakable friendships and memories to last a lifetime. It is our class that walked into a high school ecstatic over the fact that we no longer had a mandatory uniform. It is our class that adapted to our surroundings and walked into a high school that recently began renovation. We are the last class of Madison County High School to know how the high school used to look. It is our class that defended the MCHS name when rivalry sports teams and schools tried to smack talk us and call our school a trailer park when we had classes in the portables and refer to our town as Cowtown. It is our class that has persevered through the hard days and because of them are now able to appreciate the good ones. While all of us drifted off into separate social circles and cliques, the one thing we still have in common is the memories and good times that we had with each other. Fellow classmates, I have made many great friendships and memories with almost all of you. Whether it be sitting in a classroom laughing so hard until our stomachs hurt at something or going to a pep rally to cheer on our sports teams go compete in various games, MCHS Class of 2018, I'm blessed and thankful for the opportunity to have gotten to know all of you. To my teachers, thank you for always being there to cheer me on and support me in anything that I did. In no specific order, I'd like to thank Ms. Jo Reagans, Kara Washington, Melissa Cherry, Megan Dickey, Kimberly Graham, Penny Kuntz, Andrew Krell, and Mr. Ed Sapp. Each and every one of you have played a tremendous role in shaping me into who I am today and are partly responsible for my success as a student. It is in y'all's classrooms that I pursued my passion for learning and was challenged to grow and do better both as a student and as a person. Whether it be learning how to drive a tractor in ag or going into a science classroom to listen to a lesson be taught again, you truly all did make a difference in my life. To the other staff and school workers from my life that have influenced me, Ms. Beth Moore, Suzanne Griffin, Tammy Richardson, and Reese Fletcher, thank you for always being there to help me in any way that I needed it. While you all may not have taught me one-on-one, the help received from each and every one of you over the years has definitely been appreciated and is something that I'm tremendously thankful for. To my family and close friends, words cannot describe how thankful and blessed I am to have you all in my life. I know that each and every one of you will go to bat for me, and everyone that is in this small circle 9 times out of 10 already has in the past. It is with y'all's continual love and support that I have been able to perform the way I did in school. Most importantly, thank you, Mom, for always fighting for me, no matter what. Even if you didn't know the full story, you defend who I am and wouldn't be scared to make someone cry if it came to it. You've been with me through thick and thin and have always been there to help me in anything it is that I did. The memories that I've made throughout my lifetime with both friends and family have truly been the best ones yet. Whether it be flying off to Houston to compete in an international science fair or traveling down to Disney for a week, I am blessed and thankful to know that no matter what the situation may be, I'll always have someone in my corner backing me up. I believe it is also important to address my roots and where I came from. Pinetta Elementary School faculty and staff, thank you for providing the best schooling environment and teaching possible. It is with the guidance of, at the time, Principal Ms. Beth Moore and the cooperation of all the teachers that I turned from being a C average, troublemaking student, and the few Pinetta students that are in here, they knew in the early days I was, that I turned into the hardworking, striving to do my best student that I am today. Thank you, PES family, for preparing both myself and fellow classmates for middle school and in turn high school and life. I know that without your help, none of us would be where or who we are today. Being awarded the title of Salutatorian is something that came to me unexpectedly. In fact, I was made aware of my official class, the day I was made aware of my official class rank is one that I'll never forget. Everyone in the audience, I ask y'all to put yourselves in my shoes so that you can get, and for me, relive this experience. Imagine this. You're in an online Spanish class and have done everything except the last 2 phone call assessments and final exam. After all, this is an online class, and learning a language in and of itself is already a hard task, much less so doing online. You being a pretty good student know that you can put off calling your teacher until the very last minute to do so. Well, it just so happened that you have put off calling your teacher for months, and the projected finish date of the class was in December, and it's now late April, and you're still not done with it. This was me. Now in the back of my head during all of this, I could hear Ms. Fletcher's voice saying, "Eric, if you don't get that class done in time, you won't graduate." And shortly after that, I got a text from her saying, "Eric, please meet with me ASAP. Ms. Barnes has something she needs to talk to you about, and it's urgent." In my head, I immediately jumped to worst case and thought, oh crap, this is about that Spanish class I was supposed to finish 4 months ago. Ms. Barnes and Ms. Fletcher want to meet with me, and it's so urgent because they're going to tell me I'm not going to graduate. So the next morning, I go to the high school and meet with both of them and was asked repeatedly by Ms. Barnes when was the last time I checked my transcript? Because there were things missing from it and that I had academic problems. I immediately knew right then and there that they were going to tell me I wasn't going to graduate. That Spanish class that I had wasn't finished and graduation was less than 4 weeks away. She went on to hint at me that I would always have next year to go to senior prom and ask for my mom's number so that she could call her and make her aware of my situation. Now, on a side note, as all my friends and family know, I wear a Fitbit so that I can keep up with my sleep, steps, and exercise. And at this point in the conversation, I looked down at my Fitbit to check my heart rate because I knew it had to be high. It was so high, in fact, that it was 132. At this high level, I could have been realistically doing cardio, but instead I was sitting in a chair. I know for sure my hands were shaking and my legs were quivering. And at this point, Ms. Barnes turned the conversation around to say that how great of a student I was and that I would be representing Madison County High School as a salutatorian. To this day, Ms. Barnes and Ms. Fletcher had no idea that I legitimately had a reason to believe I wasn't graduating, and that is why I was so nervous and my heart rate was so high. Fellow students, in a short while, we will all walk across the stage and receive our diplomas. The first chapter in our lives has came to a close, and the next one is about to open. Some of us are going off to play college sports, some to college, some to the military, and others straight into the workforce. No matter where the future takes us, MCHS class of 2018, know that we are the best class to leave Madison County High in a long time, and that we will be missed by all. It is us who will be the future doctors, teachers, and entrepreneurs of the world. Parents, faculty, and friends, and other administrators, remember our names and faces, as you will be seeing us doing some pretty amazing things in the years to come. MCHS class of 2018, our general schooling experience is now over. The world is ours for the taking. Life is going to present us with many seemingly insurmountable obstacles, but it is up to us to decide whether we give up or fight. Know who you have in your corner fighting for you, and also know that there will be many times, as my Nana said, you'll have to pick yourself up by the bootstraps and keep on going. Thank you all for allowing me to come before you all and speak tonight. The Cowboy name will be represented well by all of us.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise you we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains. Bring it to its feet and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other.
and for that we have each other. We will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we'll rise, and I'll rise up. I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up. We'll rise like the day, we'll rise up. We'll rise unafraid, we'll rise up. And we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you.
It is a joy to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2018. Hannah Cooper has earned the privilege of speaking today because she has worked diligently to become this year's valedictorian. She can best be described as humble. Given all of her accomplishments to date, one might think the opposite would be true. Instead, Hannah continually focuses on striving to improve. Hannah's parents are Michael Cooper and Miss Jody Baker. They are her #1 fans. Hannah has played softball for 2 years, volleyball for 4, and flag football for 2. In flag football, her position has been punter, receiver, and center. She also served as the captain of the volleyball team. Hannah was recently selected to play in the FACA All-Star Game in Ocala and the FCA All-Big Men All-Star Game in Tallahassee. Last year, she earned All-Big Men honorable mention for flag football. This young lady has a stellar attribute to count on and off the field. She has been a member of the Beta Club for 4 years and National Honor Society for 3, while holding the office of treasurer for both organizations. This year, she was chosen as Miss National Honor Society. In 2017, Hannah was recognized as a Sunshine State Scholar. She's been a participant for 2 years in the science fair, won 2nd overall in the school both times and went to regionals. She has earned the biotechnology certification and completed the criminal justice CTE program. This young lady is graduating with a 4.621 GPA while maintaining a 4.0 at NFCC. Hannah was on the president's list at NFCC for the spring semester and currently has earned 33 credits at the college. Her goal is to finish her AA degree and transfer to Florida State University, the only university, to pursue a career in environmental engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Hannah Cooper, valedictorian, a class of 2018.
Good evening, fellow graduates, members of the community, staff, family, and friends. I am absolutely honored to be standing here representing the graduating class of 2018. On behalf of the graduates, I would like to thank you for joining us on this fortunate occasion. Graduation is a time of reflecting on the past and looking onward to the future. It is a time that we as graduates get together for one last hurrah before moving on to bigger and better adventures. This year, we have a very unique and exceptional group of students who are graduating. We have been through so much together and have changed and grown together. It seems like yesterday when we were graduating from the 8th grade and so excited yet scared of high school. We all thought high school was tough and we were frightened to get pushed around by upperclassmen. However, high school was nothing like that. These past 4 years have been an adventure with its ups and downs. We have made many wonderful memories at Madison County High School, whether it was with our friends, getting the chance to be a part of the first flag football team, or getting to watch some of our classmates win state titles. However, with high school there was stress, and for anyone who had college classes, that was even more stress. With all that one time, we all had that one time that we stressed about a final, a paper, or just homework. For instance, if you were me, you stressed about every single assignment and final. Everything had to be perfect. Looking back on that now, I do not regret stressing too much. All of my hard work paid off in the end. My advice to you all, do not stress too much. Enjoy the experience. All of your hard work will have a positive effect at the end of your journey. Now I would like to thank a few people that have impacted me throughout this journey. First, I would like to thank God for all of my many blessings. Without him, I would not be here today. I would like to thank my parents for supporting me on and off the field and for believing in me whenever I was down. Thank you, Dad, for being the best dad I could ask for. You are my role model, and I love you. To my sister, thank you for everything. Even though you are mean to me in a loving way, you still have always supported me and believed in me. I have enjoyed playing sports with you, even though we fought in most practices. I realize now that you were hard on me to strengthen me up. Like you always said, all because you are different doesn't mean that no one should treat you any differently. I love you, Shelbs. To my teammates, I love each and every one of y'all, and I've had the pleasure to play with y'all and watch you all grow. Even though y'all called me Goggles, Four Eyes, Ray Charles, Blindy, or said, how come she gets to wear sunglasses, I still love you all. Also, a big thank you to all of my coaches for supporting me in the classroom and on the field. To my teachers, thank you all for dealing with each and every one of us. We all know it was a hassle. You taught us the quadratic formula, all of the elements in the periodic table, and all of the battles fought in the Civil War. These things may sound irrelevant to our education, but we ended up needing to know them to further our education. Overall, thank you for teaching us the criteria we needed to become successful in our community. Lastly, to the underclassmen, take this as advice. Never stop knocking at the side gym door. Eventually, an understanding, kind, generous person will appear and relieve all the stress you just undertaken in the past 10 minutes. Also, do not stress about school too much. If you work hard and study, you'll do just fine. Just keep believing in yourself, and all your hard work will pay off in the end. Thank you.
I need to read that part? You can read that part. Okay. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Karen Pickles. The 124 students assembled before you have satisfactorily completed the course of study prescribed for senior high schools by the State Board of Education of Florida and the District School Board of Madison County. They have fulfilled every other requirement necessary for graduation from the school and are entitled to a diploma, special diploma, or a certificate of completion. Seniors, when your name is called by Ms. Valencia Barnes, please come forward and receive your diploma from Dr. Karen Pickles.
Amia Akins, honor graduate, program completer. Jonathan Alexander. Arturo Undablo, program completer, industry certification. Madeline Anderson, magna cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Michaela Anderson, cum laude, program completer. Victoria Anderson, cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Devin Andrews, program completer. Kylie Andrews, magna cum laude, program completer, industry certification. John Ashley IV, cum laude. Michael Baker Jr., magna cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Zachary Bowman, honor graduate, program completer. Larities Bell, cum laude, program completer. Amber Bennett, program completer, industry certification. Devin Brinson Jr., program completer. Darylyn Brooks Jr., honor graduate. Seth Brooks. Cameron Brown, program completer. Kira Brown, cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Montoya Brown, magna cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Tykeria Brown, cum laude, program completer. Lajarius Bryant, honor graduate, program completer, industry certification. Ethan Campbell, honor graduate, industry certification. Levi Carter, program completer. India Cobb, honor graduate, program completer, industry certification. Anna Collins, magna cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Jamaris Collins, program completer. Patrick Collins, cum laude. Brashana Connor, cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Hannah Cooper, summa cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Nisha Davis, honor graduate. Devontae Dawson, honor graduate. Haley Dill, honor graduate, program completer, industry certification. Tyrese Denson, program completer, industry certification. Kamia Dobson, program completer. Linda Downing, program completer. Kylie Dorte, Associate of Arts degree, summa cum laude, industry certification. Katavia Edwards, honors graduate, program completer, industry certification. Tyree Elkins. Brandon Evans, cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Travis Fed. Montarius Fleming, program completer. Drew French, Associate of Arts degree, magna cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Dante Fulmer, honor graduate, program completer, industry certification. Tanaya Gallen, honor graduate, program completer, industry certification. Kishmiri Gonzalez, honor graduate. Takayla Graham. Madeline Gurley, cum laude, industry certification. Virginia Gwynn, magna cum laude, industry certification. Stephen Hard, summa cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Ken Hawkins, industry certification. Zarkis Haynes, cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Terrion Henderson, industry certification. Cecilia Hernandez, cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Ortavius Hodge, program completer, industry certification. Ariana Hunter, honors graduate, program completer, industry certification. Deandra Hunter, program completer, industry certification. Janasia Jackson, program completer, industry certification. Darius Johnson, program completer. Jalen Johnson. Kishani Johnson, Associate of Arts degree, cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Teron Johnson, honor graduate. Camilla Jones. Nakia Jones, honors graduate, program completer, industry certification. Zion Jones, cum laude, program completer. Brittany Kinsey, cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Chase Knight, honor graduate, program completer, industry certification. Alexis Cornegay, cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Christopher Cool, program completer, industry certification. Denitra Lee, Associate of Arts degree, magna cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Kimani Livingston. Shamaya Lott, program completer. Crystal McCann, program completer. Dallas McGuire, program completer, industry certification. Amakiana McIntyre. Jakira McNair, honor graduate, program completer, industry certification. Isaac Miller, program completer, industry certification. Mackenzie Miller, Associate of Arts degree, magna cum laude. Tazasia Miller, cum laude, program completer. Jasmine Mitchell, honor graduate, program completer, industry certification. Alasia Munson, program completer. Daniel Moore, program completer, industry certification. Joshua Moore, magna cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Malik Moore. Jacob Morgan. Charlene O'Quinn. Ahmad Powell, cum laude, industry certification. Sarah Pulliam. Jalen Reeves, cum laude, industry certification. Isaac Redding Jr., cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Jamila Roberson, honor graduate, program completer, industry certification. Travis Robinson. Tyreek Robinson, honor graduate, program completer. Jackie Roebuck. Eric Rackard, Associate of Arts degree, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Sanders, program completer, industry certification. Edson Serrano, industry certification. Deja Smiley, cum laude, program completer. Mary Smith, magna cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Rikandra Smith. Derek Staten Jr. Deandra Strauss, honor graduate, industry certification. Anthony Tompkins Jr. Materia Tucker, honor graduate, program completer, industry certification. Shakira Vincente. Charles Walker, program completer, industry certification. Kwame Washington, program completer. Elizabeth Watson. Freddie Weatherspoon Jr., cum laude, program completer, industry certification. Jaden Weatherspoon, program completer. Jakayla West, honor graduate, program completer, industry certification. Michaela Williams, honor graduate, industry certification. Stevie Williams Jr. Derek Wills Jr., cum laude. Jaquez Wright. Tiandria Young, magna cum laude, program completer, industry certification.
Class of 2018, let's mute it. At this time, the class of 2018, turn your tassel from the right to the left. Parents, we're going to begin we'll have our farewell and then the recessional. When the students leave, parents, if you would meet them by the flagpole and outside for pictures. Are you ready? Just wait till they stop making noise.
Well, class, we did it. We've reached the end of our high school career, and after we leave here tonight, we'll be known as graduates. And that's terrifying and exciting all at the same time. Some of us will move on to higher education, while some of us will go to work, or both. But whatever you do the best you can. Last week, Mr. Bell told me and the rest of the band seniors that after we graduate, no matter what we do, to do our best at it. If we wash dishes, we should strive to be the best dishwashers that have ever washed dishes in the history of dishwashing. And if we push buggies at Walmart, then we push those buggies to the best of our ability. So go out and do the best you can in whatever you do. Now, some people say that the class of 2018 is the best class to come through Madison County High School. And I'm just a little biased, but I think that's true. And it's for a good reason. Our class has done some amazing things throughout our 4 years. In 9th grade, we came to a new school and conquered the portables. In 10th grade, we managed to survive on the lunches of a kitchen that was being renovated, and we somehow managed to find our way to class past all the construction. In 11th grade, we mourned the loss of a la carte, which I'm still mad about. And this year, we led our football team to win the Class 1A state championship. Yeah, state champs. Our actions over the years have shown that we are a class full of leaders. And there are many people in this world who need leaders. Leaders who can help them get through the toughest of situations. Because this world's a tough place, and there will be a challenge around every corner just waiting to try to knock us down. Most of us will get knocked down from time to time, but the important part of a challenge is getting back up and trying again. And if we can pick ourselves up, then we can pick others up, which is one of the most important things that we should strive to do every day. Because helping others changes the world in ways that we don't even realize. Now, the last thing I want to leave you all with is the word family. We may be called the class of 2018, but I think of us as one big family. A family who made it through 4 years of struggles together, and a family who will continue to look out for each other as we embark on the next adventure in our lives. Even though most of us will take different paths in life, I hope that we don't forget about each other, and I hope that when one of us needs a hand up, that we will all be willing to help. Because family looks out for family, and we're a family for life, whether we like it or not. So as we leave here tonight and start a new journey, let us remember to do our best in whatever we do, be a leader to others, and don't forget about family. So class of 2018, farewell and dilly dilly.